This segment is sponsored by the Symphony of Southeast Texas.
You know, every year the Symphony of Southeast Texas has a special concert where they take one of their performers and they pull them up, they shine the spotlight on them, and they do a performance where they are the featured artist. And coming up in November 16th, they're going to look at the viola, and here we have Whitney Bullock, and Whitney is the primary viola player in the Symphony of Southeast Texas. And so you're going to be the person we're listening to on the 16th.
I am. I'm so excited to perform the Suite for Viola and Orchestra by Vaughan Williams. I would say that it exploits the unique colors and sounds of the viola, and also in the orchestra, in the way that my part will be with the orchestra, it will be partnering up with different instruments in the woodwind section and that sort of thing. So I'd like to think that it's a big collaboration between everything and not just me in the spotlight.
So how do you choose this? I mean, do you and Chelsea Tipton sit down and figure out what music you're going to play, or is this something you've always wanted to do? Or?
That's a great question. A few years back, I had the opportunity to perform the Mozart Sinfonia Concertante with the concertmaster Matt Dietrich, which is a violin and viola concerto. And since then, well, actually my whole life, I've had this piece by Vaughan Williams on my radar. I've loved it. It's such a gorgeous piece, and I have just sort of kind of been slowly putting the bug in Chelsea's ear over the years about, you should look at this piece. This is a great piece. And a lot of concertos call for a huge orchestra accompaniment, which is very expensive too, budget-wise. And this one has a much smaller chamber orchestra type setting. And I'm so thrilled to be able to be playing with my colleagues this piece. So.
And this is something that they've been doing here for, I mean, you've been here since, for 11 years now, right?
Yes, for 11 years.
And I understand the last 4 or 5 years, every November they've taken somebody. Last year it was the trombone, I believe, or was it brass?
Yeah, last year was the trombone. Concertmaster Matt Dietrich has performed, the principal flute, Jennifer Isidore. We've had the percussionists play, and everybody seems like that they've gotten a turn. Playing with the SOST has been a special part of my career and my life for those 11 years, so this just seems like just truly a blessing to be able to play with them.
Especially because we're going to push those violins to the side.
Right.
That's the important thing here. This is what we've learned, folks. Yes. Violins, violas, yeah. Whitney, thanks for talking to us.
Thank you so much.
Sounds like it's going to be a great performance. And if you want to see Whitney or any of the Symphony's wonderful performances, feel free to go online to SOST.org, Symphony of Southeast Texas, or call them at 892-2257. Come on out, support the Symphony here in Southeast Texas.